How Howard Schultz went from the housing projects to building a $100 billion coffee empire. Most people grab their Starbucks every morning without thinking about the man who built it. Howard Schultz grew up in the housing projects of Brooklyn. His family was broke. His dad worked blue-collar jobs with no benefits, no safety net. When his father broke his ankle on the job, the family had zero income and zero insurance. Howard watched everything fall apart and made a promise. He would never let that be his life. He got out on a football scholarship, first in his family to go to college. After graduating, he worked sales at Xerox, then landed a job at a Swedish kitchen company called Hammerplast. That is when he noticed something strange. A tiny coffee bean store in Seattle was ordering way too many drip coffee makers. The store was called Starbucks. Howard flew out to see it for himself. He walked into that Pike Place location and said he knew instantly this was his future. He joined as director of marketing in 1982. Then, on a trip to Milan, he walked into an Italian espresso bar and everything changed. The baristas knew every customer by name. Coffee was not just a drink, it was a ritual, a community. He thought, why does nothing like this exist in America? He pitched the idea to the Starbucks founders. They said no, they just wanted to sell beans. So Howard quit and started his own coffee bar called Il Giornale. Within 2 years, it was thriving. Then the original Starbucks owners wanted to sell. Howard raised $3.8 million from investors and bought the whole company. He was 34 years old. From there, he scaled like a machine, city by city, introduced the Frappuccino, took the company public in 1992, and the stock exploded. Starbucks went from 11 stores to over 35,000 locations worldwide. But here's what made Howard different. He never forgot being that broke kid watching his dad suffer. So he made Starbucks one of the first companies in America to give full health insurance and stock options to part-time workers. He built the company he wished his father had worked for. Today, Starbucks is worth over $100 billion. Howard Schultz went from a kid in the projects with nothing to one of the most successful businessmen in history, not because he got lucky, because he saw what nobody else saw and refused to stop until he built it. What are you building?